All right, who is horned up? It is Wednesday. Vikings are 1-4. We don't give a shit. We're not giving up. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, who gives a shit? It's game week. We got the fucking first divisional game of the year going to Chicago to beat the shit out of that horrible Bears team. Cannot wait to destroy them. I don't care if we don't have Justin Jefferson. We're whooping some Bear ass on Sunday.
Well, I care that we don't have him. I care very much. But let's be clear. Let's remember, we have the same record as the Chicago Bears, so we can't talk too much smack.
Yeah, but we didn't lose by 40 points to the Chiefs.
Yeah, we've lost pretty badly. So yes, happy that we got some people watching. We know the Twins are playing right now, so maybe expecting a little bit slower crowd tonight, but hopefully not. Let's go.
Multitask. Put the Twins on. Watch this at the same time. I know you guys can do it. We can all multitask. I'm doing it right now. Actually, I'm triple tasking. I'm not going to tell you what else I'm doing.
Lubbock is having himself a tug.
Patrick Harms with some breaking news. A fact that the Minnesota Twins are actually named after Montevideo Twins.
Yeah. Wow. I can only imagine what they look like. I bet they were beautiful. Let's go. Viking Funeral is in the house. Skull Mafia, Mark Johnson, Mello. Good to see you, my man. We got the Mello Minute coming up, as you can see.
Hell yeah.
Julian Coobs, Brad Anderson, Travis Nitzberg. I'm missing other people, but Davey Chains, our man, is in the house. Ashley is in the house.
Purple and Gold for Days is in the house as well. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 69. It's always the goal.
Let's go. Yeah, we got a whole new lineup tonight for Horned Up. We got hopefully we got somebody from the Chicago Bears Central joining us around 7:30. We're doing a little scolding quickie. We got the Mellow Minute. We got memories. We got mailbag. We got a ton of shit for you.
Yeah, I'm excited to get through this brand new lineup. Are you ready? I'm gonna let a few more trickle in here. What do you think?
Oh, we can wait a couple more minutes or a minute or two. Vossman's in the house. Thomas says he's always going to from. We ain't no tanking pussies.
Ain't no tanking pussies.
I'm on Thomas' side. Let's go.
Yeah, we're not going to tank. No way in hell. Fight to the end.
Bite.
Skull Mafia in the house.
Just kidding.
You don't like Skull Mafia? Oh my god. Sorry. There you go. Oh, by the way, Thomas says, "What up, Peterheads?"
What's up, Peterheads? Let's go.
We need a clip of that. We need a little audio clip of that. Thomas needs to send us one of those.
Travis Nitzberg, yeah, that would be a good one. Nitzberg says Lions will choke. I hope so. Twins 1-1 right now. For anybody wondering.
Yeah, is Kevin Bass still on the Astros?
No, he is not. I would be surprised if he's even alive.
Thanks, Voss man. Thanks.
Skull Mafia, that boo was not towards you. Just to be clear, I tried to do the horn and I hit the boo. I know. I tried to hit the horn, I hit the boo.
It's the first time with the new toys, so
no, I didn't boo him. Goops thinks you have a nice blouse on.
Yeah, thank you. I do.
Nothing grosser than a blouse.
I know. God.
What a gross invention.
Let me take that blouse off you, honey. Ugh.
What a gross invention. Astros just went donkey. Shit is getting real. 3-1 Astros. All right. We're not talking Astros. We're talking Vikings. So let's talk some Vikings. What do you say?
Yeah, we got some big news here. We got some returning Vikings coming back. Sean Mannion is back, and Dan Chisena is also back. Guys, we thought we said goodbye to forever have returned. One bar, what are your thoughts on this?
I wish we would have just had our goodbyes and been done with it. Dan Chisena, a special teams. I'm not going to say he's really that good at it. Special teams, what do you call it? A specialist?
Ace?
No, Ace is good. It's weird. So Sean Mannion I could give two shits about because Jaron Hall, they already said, is the number 2 quarterback. Sean Mannion's on the practice squad. Sean Mannion is Kirk Cousins' best friend. He hasn't played on a team since he was cut from or not re-signed by the Seahawks. He's never going to see the field. It is what it is. He's not the backup. If he was the backup, I'd have issues, so I could care less. Dan Chisena is weird. That's a weird one for me because it takes up a spot. He's not a guy you're going to develop. We got Najee freaking Thompson. That one just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, to me, losing Justin Jefferson is like taking a piece of paper and just going right across the OP hole. Adding Sean Mannion and Dan Chisena back on this roster is now pouring lemon juice. on that wound. It's like the worst case scenario. Like you told me Sunday losing Justin Jefferson, we're gonna lose. That's the worst thing that could happen. I said, wait, there's one more worse thing. Sean Mannion and Dan Chisena could come back, and now it's happened. I mean, it's just fucking horrible.
The thing with Chisena, what is their end game here? Like, he's not a receiver. He's strictly a gunner. I don't get it. Like, to have a guy like that on the practice squad is weird. It's just weird.
He's a gunner who doesn't hit. He's got no bullets in his gun. He's empty. Shooting
but like, practice squad is somebody you can call up. I mean, somebody that you're gonna. It just makes zero sense. Sean Mannion. At this point, Sean Mannion signing is just funny.
Well, they worked out Colt McCoy. I don't know if you saw that yesterday too. I mean,
are you serious?
Yeah, they worked out old Colt.
Colt McCoy?
Yeah, I saw that last night.
On the Cardinals.
No, I thought he was retired. I thought he was going to the booth. But yeah, they worked out Colt McCoy and said, you know what, we'll just bring Sean Mannion back.
I don't believe you that they worked out Colt McCoy.
They did. There's like 7 guys that worked out yesterday. Troy Fugamali was another one.
Troy boy. Well, that wasn't the only moves we made today.
No. What was the other one?
Well, we brought Tristan Jackson up, and we brought up N'Keal Harry. Yeah. So they are now on the active roster. We knew they were going to bring up some receivers. We only had 3 on the depth chart. So you know what? Those were the guys to bring up. They did well there, and honestly, I would expect to see them on Sunday playing. They have to. I mean, you can't go with 3 receivers. You got to at least have 4. I expect them both to be active. N'Keal Harry, decent camp. He came in late, did okay, actually enough to where some actually thought he might make the team. Gives you a big body. And Tristan Jackson, the dude's flash. So I'm excited to see both those guys out there and see what they can do. Because the other options aren't great. Derek Thomas is the only other guy I'd want to see get called up at some point this year. I don't think Lucky Jackson has much of a chance of making the actual active roster. I like Lucky Jackson for some reason. I think he's done well where he's stopped, but
I think you like his name.
I do like his name, but I also like he's just a guy that's going to get you those tough yards. But you know what? We'll see. I still think Brandon Powell is going to have a lot to do. I think we're going to see a lot of Brandon Powell in the next 4 weeks, regardless of who we brought up.
Yeah, and I'm a little ashamed of us for not even like going the Dan Chisena route on our video. We kind of went.
I didn't want to go anywhere.
We went sexier names. It happens all the time. Like, we always sign these guys that we're just not expecting. I actually would have thought they'd have brought back Laquan Treadwell before Dan Chisena, but shows how much we know.
We signed a tight end as well. Former Bronco tight end is on a ton of practice squads. Put his name in the comments because I did a video on him earlier, and honestly, I can't even remember who it was.
Was he here before?
No. And we released Tanner Morgan. The Tanner Morgan dream is over. But we got who's the hell was the tight end?
It was a dry dream.
Nick Mullins is on IR. Yeah, Fugali. He was a former 5th rounder out of Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's when I said we worked out yesterday. We signed him, huh?
It was funny because when I was digging into him, basically he's 6'5", he's like 250. He's just a tight end. He's not athletic. He's not going to wall you on anything. But he just gets. We've said this a million times about a lot of players, but he just does the job. And so I started looking more into him. He does not have an index finger. A tight end to be drafted in round 5 to not have an index finger, a pass catcher. That's impressive. So hats off.
That's weird. I mean, his pinky could look like this.
Fugali. Yeah. That's what your Peter part looks like.
You seen it?
Unfortunately, I have. Other news and nuggets. Kirk Cousins is making some comments today. They asked if the likelihood of him being traded, and basically he didn't even say like there's no way that's blah 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 blah. He just said I'm just looking towards the Bears.
He did, and he looked a little agitated, a little annoyed by the question. Like, he didn't want to talk about that because he actually was asked if he would waive his no trade clause. So, again, Kirk Cousins is all business. He's all professional. He's the really epitome of what a leader should be. You look at the post-game comments, asked about the T.J. Hawkinson drop. He goes, well, I didn't put the ball where I should have put it. They were all high. Asked about the K.J. Osborne play. He goes, I threw it too early. The dude always just takes the blame for everything. Again, people who hate Kirk Cousins, I just don't understand.
I was surprised that he didn't just throw out there like, I love – he didn't do like I love it here. I love being in Minnesota, blah, blah, blah. He didn't give any of that. So I was surprised about that. Like, that seems like a thing he would throw out.
Yeah, I just don't think he wanted to talk about it. Even like the thought get into his head, to his mind, to his soul.
All right, are our Nuggets drained? Do we have any other latest news in Nuggets?
Well, there's no news or Nuggets, but there's a couple of Vikings topics I did want to talk about. Justin Jefferson. Are we doing without him? And who do you expect to maybe fill the shoes, or what's it going to look like without Justin Jefferson out there?
Bad. Not as fun.
Yeah, I mean, and to me, that's the big one. Like, I just think the big plays, the explosive plays, to seeing him do the shit no one else can do, it's gonna make it a little more vanilla watching these Vikings for the next at least 4 games. I have a feeling it's been a lot more than that.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Kevin O'Connell did say he doesn't see this as season ending. We will see. But I don't know. I mean, it's the time for Jordan Addison to step up. It's going to be interesting to see if we run the ball more. But, yeah, it just sucks ass. It sucks complete ass, and I hate everything about it. I don't want to ever see this team without Justin Jefferson for the next 10 years.
So when we see the starting lineups shown, would it surprise you if KJ Osborne is wide receiver 1 and not Jordan Addison?
Yeah, because he ducks from touchdown passes.
I just think the way this regime has worked and what they've done in the past, I wouldn't be surprised if they deem KJ Osborne number 1 receiver. I
don't think so. I think that's the old regime. I think Jordan Addison is number 1.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. And who cares? It doesn't matter. Jordan Addison's gonna be the one that puts up the numbers. Jordan Addison's gonna be the one that opposing defenses are worried about. In fact, I'd be surprised if anybody covers KJ Osborne. He just ducks from balls.
Yeah, that's that is true. He did duck, but again, Kirk said too early. Too early in the progression.
We'll see. Let's go to the state of the NFC freaking North. The Vikings 1-4 with the Bears 1-4 at the floor. We got the Lions leading the way, and the Packers, they might have 2 wins, but they look like dog shit. They're going to be right down at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, the Packers maybe have benefited from their schedule. They got that late win against the Saints, I believe it was. They blew a game against the Falcons. Had a chance to win last week against the Raiders. They blew that one as well. Jordan Love is looking like an inexperienced quarterback, so he definitely is not the next Brett Favre, the next Aaron Rodgers. He's going to be a quarterback who I think's upside's probably something like a Jimmy Garoppolo. That's where I see Jordan Love peaking at.
I see Jordan Love actually. I'm actually got a much different thought. Mark Johnson, 50 watching, only 17 likes. He's right. Come on, if you're watching, hit that like button. Give us a little bit of help here. Hit that sub button. We're almost at 10,000 subs. Hit that like. Boom, boom, boom. Jordan Love's ups. He's going to top out at a real hungover Sean Mannion.
That's it. Really low.
Jordan Love.
Wait, is Sean Mannion at his best when he's hungover?
No. Oh, no. Sean Mannion's a real angry hungover guy. But you know what? I'm sure Jordan Love will have games where he looks great, but man, he looks so damn bad. He looks so freaking bad. And I loved every second because 2 games into the season, Packers, Jordan Love, holy shit. He struck gold 3 times. Blah, 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 blah. He sucks.
Well, and it was the decisions. Like, why that one that got picked off by the linebacker? I mean, there's 3 guys there. What the hell was he thinking? It makes no damn sense. I don't understand his thought process, why he thought he should put the ball there. It wasn't like he was even pressured. So, to me, that was great. I love seeing that. So, yeah, the thing about this, though, is the Lions truly look like the real deal. They're just killing teams. We barely got by the Panthers. They blew them out of the water. Their defense is amazing. Their offense can put up points whenever. The Lions are going to be a true competitor in the NFC.
Yeah, Lions are damn good. They got the Bucs this week. So the state of the NFC North is basically, it's going to be the Lions' 98% chance winning the division. And one of these other guys, between us and the Packers, are going to have to pull out a miracle to get a wild card because it's looking gross.
Yeah. And again, we're only 5 games in. A lot can happen. But right now, the NFC North is looking like the Lions and then just a bunch of shit.
Yeah, so the state of the NFC North is not fantastic. What do you say? Should we go over to the old mailbag?
Let's take a dip into our man. Before we do, Tim Voss says Mannion is David Wells when he's hungover.
He throws perfect games.
I guess
David Wells throws perfect games. Let's go to the mailbag.
You've got mail.
Wow, that was really impressive.
Mailbag has been open. So we got three quick mailbag questions. First one out of the gates. Yes, I know we are short at wide receiver, but does it still make sense to see what Osborne has for trade value? I could see a team like the Patriots being interested in him. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if someone calls asking for KJ Osborne, I'm going to set the bar high, see what I can get. Well, I mean, he's shown enough to be a capable number 3 wide receiver in the league. Teams are going to see that. And also, he is also going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Again, we thought he would really earn himself a lot of money. He's looking a little bit off this year. But, yeah, if the team's calling for him, I'm definitely listening.
Yeah, you said set the bar high. I'm setting the bar low.
I'm just saying, hey, give me a 3rd-round pick and then see what they come back with.
Jesus, they're not going to call back. They're going to say,
not?
You want a 3rd-round pick for a guy in his last year of his contract?
And then they come back and say, okay, I'll give you a 6. Okay, we'll take it.
And Thomas is saying we're not trading anybody, and he called us very bad words. And really, it would be surprising, honestly, if we trade anybody. NFL trades, they're becoming more prevalent as the years go on.
We've already had 2
a guy like KJ Osborne, like, is he really going to take a team and take him over the hump? Like, I mean, nobody's going to give up much for a KJ Osborne. His last year of his contract has not had a good start to the season. If anybody's calling about KJ Osborne, I'm saying yes, sure. What do you give us? Why not? I mean, absolutely.
The other thing too to remember with any trades, the trend lately has been like these picks in 2025. I saw a trade again today that was the same thing where it was like it was an exchange of a 25 pick and a 6th rounder. I mean, it's like 2 years down the road, so that's a little bit weird. But it's becoming like more of a trend.
All right, next question.
I think we should probably dip into the mailbag graphic one more time before we get the next question.
Oh, you mean we have another question? So we should.
Yeah. You've got mail.
All right, mailbag has been dipped into. Everybody's very excited. Given the owner's history, I know it's unlikely, but if the Vikings have a fire sale and get a bunch of draft capital, how comfortable are you with Kwesi rebuilding this team? So I'm taking this question and just saying, how comfy are we putting the keys in Kwesi's hands as far as rebuilding this team?
You said you're taking it, so you start. What do you got?
I'm not uncomfortable. I mean, this is his 2nd year. I mean, yeah, okay, everybody goes to the Lewis Cine draft pick. I mean, the Jalen Reagor trade that bombed. I mean, as far as rebuilding a team, I have no concerns yet. He's got to have his shot at it, and he really hasn't had his shot. You look at what he was dealt, the cards he was dealt with, some gross-ass contracts, some aging veterans. He was doing some cleanup. So as far as how comfortable I am, I'm comfortable as any 2nd-year GM I would be. I'm more comfortable than Ryan Poles rebuilding it. I mean, that doesn't say much, but I'm not scared. Like, let's see what he can do. That's why he was hired.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm 50-50, right in the middle. Again, you got to give at least 1 more year. So he's the man in charge. If it's a super high pick, you can't really screw that up. I mean, there's only going to be like 2 options to go for. I'm just afraid if we end up at like 6 to 12 and either we're looking to move way up and what are we going to do to give up to do that? His trading hasn't been my favorite. So again, a little uneasy, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I mean, if the thing with the fire sale and getting the draft, I mean, he hasn't really put his stamp on this team yet. He started to. He's put a couple mushroom stamps on this thing, but I mean, he was brought in to change it up. So change it up. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of Spielman on this roster, so we'll see how many more years he gets to clean that thing up and make it his own.
All right. Last question. Why isn't Cine starting?
Whoa. What?
You've got mail.
Thank you.
Last question. Why isn't Lewis Cine starting, and what moves would you make to adjust this secondary?
Lewis Cine isn't starting because he apparently is not a very good football player. He's also hurt right now. Cam Bynum's playing out of his ass. Harrison Smith's playing out of his ass. So Lewis Cine, if those 2 guys were gone, I believe it would be Josh Metellus and also
Theo Jackson.
Theo Jackson in front of him. Lewis Cine just might be a bust. That's the way it's looking right now. not giving in yet. I feel like we got to give him a little more time, but it's definitely trending that way. As far as secondary goes, I don't know. I don't think there's much you can really tweak at this point. I don't want to put Andrew Booth Jr. in. I don't want to mix anything up. I think it is what it is.
Yeah, I honestly, at this point, if Lewis Seen is on the 53 next year, I might be surprised. Harrison Smith retiring might help him out a little bit. But, yeah, Lewis Seen, he shouldn't be out there. He doesn't appear to be overly fantastic. And really, it's changing up the secondary. I wouldn't change anything. The rookies are performing. I mean, Mekhi Blackman's seems to be, so far, a pretty damn good pick. And Jay Ward, we haven't seen much of. So, really, I wouldn't change a damn thing in the secondary. There's not that guy that's just waiting in the wings. If anything, I might try to get Theo Jackson out there a little bit more.
I was wondering if you moved Byron Murphy around. He hasn't been exactly great, but I don't know if I want a second player or a rookie taking on that. Yeah, I don't think you do anything.
They're not touching him. All right, we got 71 watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you are here. Appreciate everybody coming on, especially when the Twins are playing such a big game. We got Stoffer in the house. Stoffer, if you got a prediction for Sunday, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, or predict when Justin Jefferson will return to the lineup. Like to see that too. So that is our mailbag. Again, thank you to a certain member or a certain viewer of the show who provided the moan. Did a hell of a job on that.
Yeah, you'll be seeing that every damn week. This is kind of going to be our this will be our run through every week now. We might change it up a little bit, but one thing we did add was the memories. So what we're doing for the memory is if you guys got a special Vikings memory, whether it's watching it with your old man or giving a high five when we got some great draft pick, just a real special memory, you guys send that in to us, and we're going to play it every week because, you know what, it's a talker, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, so who's up first? What memory do we have right now?
We got a memory, our inaugural memory, which will hopefully be many, many, many. And it's the rule is it's got to be 30 seconds or less, by the way. Here we go.
What's up, One Bar Lupicus Show? Patrick Harms here. My favorite Vikings memory. There's this obviously way too many between me and Ziggy Wilf and him not knowing who Madu Williams was at the time. To the many Sunday games I watched with my mom and dad, my dad's homemade chili. But the number one memory was being at a very, very, very cold Week 14 game in 2014 versus the Carolina Panthers. And we all know what Adam Thielen did that game. That's when we knew we had something special. Skull Vikings.
Hell yes. Armsy, so you're an Iowa boy. You mentioned chili. Do you dip cinnamon rolls in that? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments. I want to see.
Dip cinnamon rolls.
It's a big thing in Iowa. They dip they make chili and they put cinnamon rolls in it.
Have you been to Iowa much?
I know my boss works there. She's from there. We had it actually for lunch today.
All right. Well, hey, that's a great question. His memory, Adam Thielen.
There it is. Absolutely, he does.
I bet he dips his ding dong in chili. I would love to try his old man's chili. I bet is delicious. I'm a chili man. Absolutely. But the Adam Thielen block punt against the Panthers, his first touchdown, and there was 2 block punts that game and a touchdown. You know who got the other one?
I'm going to guess Marcus Sherrills.
Everson freaking Griffin.
Hell yeah. Eating balls. That's what he does. Everson eats balls.
Yeah, so Harmsy breaking out the first horned up memory. Appreciate that. It was beautiful. We look forward to you guys sending those memories into us so we can play them every week.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's what it's about. It's why we do this every Sunday, to make memories, create memories, and there's going to be memories from this season. They haven't been great so far, but they're definitely memories.
It doesn't have to be a good memory either. I mean, it could be like, hey, I was watching the Vikings game and I caught my wife cheating on me we'll take anything. Sounds wonderful.
It's hot, but also very disappointing.
I'm just saying, it can be anything creative, but Harmsy's is going to be tough to beat right out of the bat. Let's go to the man, the myth, the legend. You've seen him on our channel. You're going to see a lot more of him. It is Mello, and he has the Mello Minute for this week. And make sure, go follow him on Twitter. Get your butts over there. Hit up Mello because he is fantastic. You ready?
I'm ready.
What is up and what does it do? Thank you, One Bar. Thank you, Lupicus. He's tater, he's tot, tater tot, tater tot, tater tot. I can tell you tater tots are not tot in this week. It's Justin freaking Jefferson. His injury stints of bull crap. The Minnesota Vikings placing him on IR due to hamstring issues, of course, causing us to miss 4 games in 4 weeks. The Skull Nation, my brothers and sisters, is under siege. I can tell you that it's not from foreign powers that be, but from the domestic ones in the locker room. We are under siege, my brothers and sisters, not from Odin and Freya, but from the injury bug itself, my brothers and sisters. There is a hot seat that's there, and who is going to be the sacrificial lamb to the football gods? I can tell you one thing, TJ and J Addy, you are on the clock. God save America, God save Israel, and God save the Skull Nation. Now that is your State of the Union in 60 seconds. Back to you, One Bar and Lupicus.
Mello.
God save Mello.
God save Mello. What a treasure. What a national treasure he's become.
He is. I love everything about the Mellow Minute. I love everything about him on the show. He is fantastic. I love the spunk that he brings.
So much spunk.
Well, he's right. I mean, Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson need to step up, or there will be a hot seat.
Yeah. They do. I mean, they got to do it. They're the ones who, the passing game, I don't expect KLC to change anything. He's going to keep throwing that thing. And Hawkinson's got to start catching the damn ball.
And he's right. We're under siege. We're taking in water. We're like in Jaws 1 with about 15 minutes left where that boat starts they're like, okay, we're screwed. They get out the pump. They're fucked. That thing is looking hungry. And all of a sudden, they take down Jaws and it's over. Let's go.
Some of that scene in Pearl Harbor when Alec Baldwin's like, damn boys.
Yeah, he did. He said, those damn boys. That is the Mellow Minute. Let's go, baby. We got the hate-o-meter coming up. The hate-o-meter as far as the Bears. And how much do we hate the Bears? 0 to 10. Hate-o-meter. Hate-o-meter.
How much do we hate the Bears?
Comments.
0 means you love them. 10 means you hate them more than anything in the world.
Yes. 10 means you hate him. I'm very curious on this one with the Bears.
Yeah, I got my answer. We got a 10 for Pat Travis Nisberg. We got a 6 from Viking Funeral.
Yeah, 6 Viking Funeral. Harm says he doesn't hate the Bears. He just hates the fans.
Oh, I see Harms has got a hell of a memory in his profile pic.
Purple Haze 1. Oh, boy. Shanko. Dongo. Dirk Diggler 7.7.
And Mumbar, he's like a cat. Sometimes he just takes off and flies to the next room. He'll come back, though. Hope he doesn't scratch his beautiful Vikings chair with his claws. We got a 6 from Mello, 10 from Matamidai. Mark Johnston, who apparently is not a very good pickleball player, says an 8. Ryan Barg says 7.5. Jason Aaron's good point. They've sucked for so long. Really any need for hate. Laura Lai thinks One Bar maybe has Hershey Squirts, but I think it's white chocolate Hershey Squirts from the front. Voss says, no, if they blow, it's only a 6. I think I just heard One Bar shaking. The piss dribbles away. T-Bass says 9. We got a 10 for fans. Everybody hates Bears fans. I think it depends where you live. Where we are, it's more of a Packers, Vikings. We're on the border there, but I know there's also areas where it's more Bears intensified. Thinking does guarantee a good player. It's Gil Sack says that. Too much chopped tater. Yeah, that is good. I'm gonna go with 6. I'm gonna say a 6, and the reason is this: it just feels like the last couple years, Bears haven't been very good, and when we play them, it's like a Monday night game, a Sunday night game. Those games are always like this gross meat grinder types where maybe Kirk Cousins not having a great game, and then the second time we play them, it's the last game of the season where there's nothing on the line. Neither team has anything to play for, and I feel like it's been that way for like the last 3-4 years. So all these games that are meaningless or gross and the Bears not being very good, I'm just more like indifferent toward the Bears than hating them or anything. So I give them like a 6. I still hate them a little bit because they're in our division. But mostly to me, it's just indifference.
Yeah, it seems like not overly high scores. Some got some high scores as far as the hate-o-meter. I'm pretty impartial when it comes to the Bears as far as just not liking. I mean, I seem to not like him more when Jim Harbaugh was there. Like, I didn't like him more in the 90s. And now, like, Jay Cutler was there. He wasn't very likable guy. But as
Kyle Orton was the worst.
Yeah, Tyler Orton.
No, Kyle Orton was the worst. So that scraggly ass fucker. And the defense was good, and he just sit there like he's taking the credit.
I'd put them at like a 5. I mean, they're not. Yeah. They're.
The one thing I'm going to say though, I was watching the game last week, and Jaquan Brisker kept doing the stupid like bird chirping thing, and if he starts doing that,
maybe
that's
good, man.
No, it was like an overthrown pass by Sam Howell, and if he starts doing that shit on Sunday, I'm going to hate this team real quick.
Lubbock is getting real out of hand.
It was just stupid.
Hey. They got their first win. They were up just like us. They're 1-4. Let's remember we were both 1-4 here. Purple and gold for days 9.9. Yeah, there's a couple high scores here, but that is the hate-o-meter. Speaking of the Bears, rumor has it we got C-Dub coming out from the Chicago Bears Central, and I cannot freaking wait because he's going to give us a real quick scoop on the Bears, who Luppagus was very not nice about. C-Dub, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? Man, I'm doing good, man. The future's looking good for us at the quarterback position. We look forward to playing y'all without that nuclear weapon.
Hey, congrats on the first win. Congrats on beating the Commanders, man. That must have felt good.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. The city was in turmoil for about a month, man. We needed that. The worst way, guys. The worst way.
Yeah, so C-Dub, you're part of the Chicago Bears Central, almost at 10,000 subs.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
you guys are on the cusp. What you guys go? How often are you guys putting out vids?
Oh man, we got a daily episode that we drop every day. We got probably 2 or 3 days out the week we drop a live stream, and we do live calls as well on every games. We call the games as if we were Marv Albert or somebody like that. But we get a lot of good feedback from it. The fans love it, and we just keep it going, man.
Well, we appreciate you hopping on real quick with us. Be sure, go over, we'll put the link down in there. Go give them guys a sub. Absolutely. They do some awesome work. I appreciate you hopping on. But you mentioned Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Give us a skinny, man. Are you all in on Justin Fields? Is he the guy?
I am part of that club that is with Justin Fields. I'm going to tell you like this. You get Caleb Williams. What are we going to do with an offensive line like this? What are you going to do? If the kid is we're going to be in the same problem. Justin Fields is a kid with a ton of talent. I think we all seen him in college. That brief period in Georgia, and then Ohio State. He just burnt up college football. The kid, a couple weeks back after, let's just say after the Packers, he said, I'm not gonna press too much. I'm gonna be myself. And ever since then, the kid has been amazing. He had that one game when he came out and he had 99 yards passing. But the last 2 games has been absolutely terrific. And if you look at his numbers now, I don't want to toot his horn, but it's similar to your man Patrick Mahomes. It's just similar. You can just look his facts.
Wow. That's
go. Facts.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I like it. So looking at this matchup on Sunday, any areas you're like, holy shit, we can take major advantage of the Vikings in this area, or this is an area that concerns you? What are some matchups here that either worry you or you think Bears maybe have the upper hand?
A concern of mine would be definitely your defensive line, and I love your safety back there. He's a veteran. He seems to always be in the right spot. But our offensive line they played well the last couple of weeks. I'll give them that, the offensive line. But it is still some holes. It's incomplete. We're missing a couple guys on injury. We got a guy coming off a concussion protocol. We got another guy that's just trash that we tired of in Chicago. I don't want to say his name. I don't want to disrespect him right here.
God, I don't want to know who it is.
In front of the Minnesota Vikings fans, bro. But
please tell us.
No, I can't do it, John. I can't do it. But you guys are, I gotta say it, you blitzing more often than not. I don't remember
in the house, baby.
And it's Brian Flores.
Let me ask you a question. Is it akin to you guys not enough talent back there, or
It's fair.
But it's also Brian Flores. He loves blitzing. He blitzes all the time.
he does. You're right about that.
We got Daniil Hunter. We got Davenport, and even Hitman is now absolutely bringing it. So he's taking advantage of the pieces that we have on defense that can make plays, because there's a lot of players on our defense that can't.
Well, we got a rookie corner out there. We got a second-year corner. So we got some young corners too. So you got to bring the heat.
Yeah, you got to. So that means you're gonna be on the island with DJ Moore. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
I don't like his numbers. I don't like what he's been doing lately. He scares me a little bit, and a little bit meaning a lot. But Bears 1-4. Vikings can't talk a ton of smack because we are also 1-4. Battle the 1-4 squads. But realistically, when you look at this Bears team, I mean, how many games are they going to win this year? I mean, if you're betting your house on it.
I'll be realistic, guys. I'm a super duper Chicago Bears fan. I just got to be realistic. I'll be happy if we get 6-7 wins.
Yeah.
Just to be honest. They are looking better from the last couple of weeks. That debacle in Denver was just, I don't know. I still got nightmares about that game. We should have won that game hands down. But I'm going to tell you guys, I've been telling my fans that Kirk Cousins is nothing to sneeze. Don't ever discount this kid. I love the way this kid plays football, Kirk Cousins. And if you forget about him and act like he trash, he will hurt you, even without Justin Jefferson. That's what I've been telling my fans. They know he trash. All right, keep it up. Keep it up.
Old Travis Nitzberg has you pegged for 7
wins.
Wow. It's about there.
Wow.
How much it seems to be the Packers and Bears fans, the Jordan Love, the Justin, you guys just like, it's borderline, like you guys hate each other. I mean, is that fair to say?
Oh, you want to talk about a border dispute? These guys right here, dude. We can't stand them. We can't stand the color. I don't think we even eat cheese in Chicago, my guy.
Man, your hamburgers must suck.
They must suck, bro. We got the artificial stuff, bro. None of the real stuff.
Hey, if you could, let me ask you this: if you could have Justin Fields right now or Jordan Love, who's your quarterback?
Oh, please, Jordan Love is horrible. Have you seen Jordan Love in the last couple games? He threw 3 interceptions last game.
Shit.
He only scored 13 points last game. Talking all that junk after he took us out the first week. They thought they was going to win the division. Detroit is obviously the class of the division. And who really cares about Detroit? They can have it for this year. But we'll see. We'll see.
See, Dub bringing the heat.
All right.
Chicago Bears Central. Fantastic. Make sure to give them guys a sub. How do you see it shaking out on Sunday? I mean, you got, as a Chicago Bears fan, are you worried about this Vikings team? Well, I mean, you got it in the bag? Give us your thoughts.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think we should win this game. I think we should, but I'm worried if these guys come in and just look past these Vikings, and especially Kirk Cousins. This guy is a competitor at the highest level. I just think so. Maybe you guys. What do you guys think about Kirk Cousins? That's a great question.
Personally, we're both big Kirk Cousins fans. I mean, the dude is just consistently good. I think he's the only quarterback in the league this year throwing 2 touchdowns every single game. He always puts up big numbers, and everybody just gives him shit. And you watch the quarterback series on Netflix, see what he does to prepare, what he does to his, with his body. He's just a good dude, and he's a great leader. He's taking blame for everything on the post-game pressers. All the loss is always on him. So we're big Kirk Cousins fans.
Yeah, you don't know what you got till it's gone, baby. We see these other teams with some shitty ass quarterbacks. We got Kirk Cousins, who's pretty damn good. So when he's gone next year, most likely gone, might be a little bit of reality check.
Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be a big reality check, bro. Y'all better be happy with what you got, man.
Hell yeah.
Be happy with what you got.
C-Dub, talking truth. Final for the Bears. I mean, outlook for the Bears in the future. I mean, you say they might win 6 games. Yeah. But like, how far away are they actually? And give us your quick take on Ryan Poles, because Ryan Poles, when we hired Kwesi, he was kind of right in the mix. So you got Poles, we got Kwesi. So give us your thoughts.
Well, he shafted us to the Bears.
Yeah, he wasn't very nice to us.
Hey, Ryan Poles is a smooth customer. Us at the Chicago Bears Central, we love Ryan Poles. We like the moves that he made. We definitely love that trade for DJ Moore, because if you've seen that kid in Carolina, he has absolutely no shot at 5'9". Everybody was begging that Ryan Poles to go and get that kid and trade Justin Fields. we was telling everybody, you must be out of your damn mind. You must be out of your damn mind. He is 5'9". We do have a great future coming up. He's definitely got a lot of tools in his toolbox to use coming up, man. We are going to get that number 1 pick from the Carolina Panthers because let's just face it, they trash. They the worst team in the league.
They don't think they are, but they are.
Well, they better come to a realization. And everybody's going to say, go get Caleb Williams. No. Give us Marvin Harrison Jr. with DJ Moore. And let's see how I seen them eyeballs.
Yes, getting all riled up. So if they end up, I mean, like you said, you got some picks coming up. At this point, you think quarterback's just not on the table?
No, not for me. But I'm probably a third of what 66% probably want Caleb Williams. Us over here at Chicago Bears Central say you stick with the talent that you got. This kid is immensely talented. Justin Fields is.
All right.
Nice.
C-Dub, spitting the truth, spitting the game. Hey, man, we appreciate you hopping on.
Thank you, C-Dub.
Remember, Chicago Bears Central, they're almost at 10K.
Yes.
Get them
over there. Give their asses a sub. We appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, we love Minnesota now. Shout out to y'all till Sunday.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Peace, y'all.
Take care.
C-Dub, a rare respect for Kirk Cousins from an opponent.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. C-Dub, I love it. I was surprised about the Justin Fields love.
Yeah, I was too.
But you know what? He has had some good weeks.
He did say he was kind of the minority there. So
I try to put myself in the Bears shoes. Like, where would I be?
Gross.
With Justin Fields right now? Like, would I give up on him? When am I done with him? It would be tough to give up on because he gives you these little spurts where it's like, holy shit.
Would you say he's the Louis Cena quarterbacks?
No, Louis Cena doesn't play.
All right, so speaking of the Bears, let's get to know these Bears a little bit. As we mentioned, talking to C-Dub, they are 1-4. They're coming off. They just beat the Washington Commanders. That first win of the season. I think it's their first win in like 14 games or something crazy like that. And they've also had a long break. They played last Thursday, so they've almost had a mini bye here. NFL Power Rankings on NFL.com had them ranked 30th. Still not much respect for that Commanders victory. On offense, they're averaging 130.8 yards on the ground per game, throwing for 190.6. Defensively, they're giving up 98.2 rushing yards per game, allowing 286 through the air. They have 20 sacks, and they're -4 in the turnover margin. So this Bears team, defensively looks like a little better than the offense is going.
Yeah, but like you said, they gave up a ton in the air. I mean, they're almost last in the league, right? As far as what they give up in the air.
Yeah. Yep. And, the last 2 weeks, their offense has been better. They haven't moved the ball, putting points on the board. Of course, that is against Denver and the Commanders, a couple of ass teams.
Yeah, it's even with Justin Jefferson out, when it comes to the Bears, you still got to attack the air. You got to attack it often. I mean, last week and I think even the week before, I'm like, get the run game going. Let's keep these guys in their toes. I think it's the opposite for this game. I think it's like air it out early and often, even with Justin Jefferson out of there. I could see Jordan Addison having a big old hog of a game. I'd like to go to fantasy land and say that T.J. Hawkinson is going to have a comeback and just have a big game as well. But you got to put the pedal to the metal on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't want them to get any confidence. Put them away early. Get that losing mentality back because they are coming off their first win. They're going to be hyped up. They're at home. Dick Buckus just died. They're going to be playing for him. There's all kinds of things for them. Emotion. You got the Vikings who just lost Justin Jefferson. They just brought back Sean Mannion and Dan Chesino, so they're feeling gross and dirty.
We're going to win this for Mannion. We're going to get a Mannion patch on our jerseys.
Like they need a shower. So, yes, I mean, you got two different teams with, Bears are feeling up. Vikings are feeling down. A lot of times the situation, though, I feel like the down team surprises many times.
The only shitty part is Justin Fields is scary. Love him or hate him. See him make some horrible plays, have some bad games. The fact is Justin Fields can go out there and rush for 120 yards pretty much any game. So his legs are the scariest part about this team. I know they got DJ Moore. I'm more scared about Justin Fields just making us look silly.
And let's talk about what would happen if Justin Fields does have a good game. The Vikings do lose this thing. Is this the final flush? Like, are you peeing the poop flakes down the drain. I meant poop flakes down the drain. Is this it? I mean, you lose this game, you're 1-5. You got the Niners next week. I mean, is this it? This is the last hurrah for any hope for the actual season to compete this year?
If we lose to the Bears, yeah. If we lose to the Bears on Sunday, and C-Dub was very confident, so I'll give it to him. And you know what? No Justin Jefferson. We're a 1-4 team, which makes us a worse team than we are with Justin Jefferson. Maybe his confidence should be high, but if we lose to the Bears on Sunday, the trade talk, the tanking, everything is not only going to be out there all over the place, but it's going to be fairly valid.
Yeah, it's going to heat up. It's going to heat up hard, and it's going to heat up fast, and we're going to talk about it too. We're definitely going to talk about it. Twins just go yard? They did. Twins just went yard ski.
What do we got for a score?
I believe it's 3-2 now.
3-2. I took it off because I could not stop watching. 3-2. Let's go, baby. What inning?
Hard to see. It looks like bottom of 6.
Bottom of 6. Plenty of time. That sounds like runs. So if the Vikings lose in Chicago to the Bears, to the 1-4 Bears, to the 1-4 Bears that are projected to be pretty much like, I mean, C-Dub, I think, might have been a little high on his projection with that 6 win. Yeah. They win 6 games, I'll come on, just full frontal and just stand here for about half an hour and not say anything. I see them like 4 wins. But if we lose to them, it's over. Like, not to see, I mean, everything is over.
Absolutely, it's over. I thought you were going to get up and run off like a cat like you did last time. I wasn't sure what was happening there. So let's talk about the Vikings. Without Justin Jefferson, what's this going to look like? What do we have to do to win this game with our star player, the face for our franchise, not playing?
Let's see in the comments. What do we got to do to beat the Bears? And showing up doesn't count.
No, I mean, this is a team. Let's not forget, the 2023 Minnesota Vikings don't know how to win games. They know how to lose games. They haven't figured it out yet. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. Penalties, drop passes, fumbles, missed interceptions. This team continuously plays 2 teams every single week, and that's why they're 1-4.
No, Lori, I will not tuck, though. It'll just be dangling.
Nah, I've seen you do the gobbler many times.
Yeah, not run the damn ball. They're going to play Addison right on the line. Physically needs to deal with it. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's game planning for Addison yet.
Well, I mean, they will be this Sunday. I'm not – until Addison shows that he can't hang with the big boys, which he absolutely has done so far. I mean, we've played teams that have played him up right on the line. I mean, let's let him fail first.
He was shut out in Carolina, but he had the big pass interference play.
Carolina.
All right, so we got Mello says start Cam Akers. Viking Funeral says pass blocking needs to be on point and put pressure on Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, that's a scary one, no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
I already blew my load on this one. I just said they gotta throw the ball 40, 45 times. Whip that thing. Josh Oliver, let's have a comeback game, baby.
My take is this: like I can say, hey, they should run the ball more. Without Justin Jefferson, they're going to run the ball more. They're going to, use the tight ends more, use T.J. Hawkinson more. I think it's going to be the same offense. Like I think nothing's going to change. They're going to air the ball out more times than they're going to run it. I think just me, Jordan Addison or KJ Osborne in the Justin Jefferson role. It's going to truly be next guy up. KLC calls the games the way he calls them, and I don't think that's going to change as much as it probably should, or it could, or it maybe needs to. I think it's going to be the same offense, just with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to hurt, but we have weapons. We have freaking weapons. So we'll see. And defensively, I mean, it's going to be interesting. We've seen a lot of 3 safeties out there at a time. I expect a ton of it. I expect Josh Metellus to be a big part of this. Cam Bynum, hitman in the backfield. Metellus, we've seen him in the opposing backfield, just like so close to making a play. And he's going to be the guy. He's going to be, I don't know if he's not going to be the spy, but he's going to be the guy that is going to be on the hook to make sure Justin Fields doesn't make us look silly.
And I think that's what Brian Flores' game plan needs to be. Let's get the bad Justin Fields to show up. Get him confused, get him nervous, make him those horrible throws that he's made so many times in his career so far. Get him to emerge and be at the forefront. Don't let him get confidence. Don't let him look the way he did against the Commanders. And also contain DJ Moore. I mean, put 2 guys on him.
DJ Moore is going to get his. as long as Fields can get it anywhere close to DJ Moore, that's scary. But hopefully we're bringing the house. We're not going to give Fields time to do that. The Commanders 2-3, but they're not a very good football team either.
Commanders look horrible. God, they look bad. That secondary is a mess.
Got more wins than us.
No. Yeah, they know how to win. They know how to win games.
All right, what are we doing? We doing bold predictions or what?
I think it's time. It's time for some bold predictions. You got bold predictions. Come on. By the way, I wanted to make a program. If we promised you guys some koozies a couple weeks ago. We have your emails. I'm going to get those out this week. And also, if you haven't yet signed up for Underdog Fantasy, be sure to do that. Promo code SKULL. Get the app. It's so damn fun.
Let's go. If you want to have a bold prediction, hit that link right there. Come on, give us your bold prediction. Let's get crazy.
Also, if you're watching and haven't subscribed, we're closing on 10K. We're like, what, 140 away? 160 away?
114 away, I think. 114 away. So
we got some big-ass giveaways planned for that.
Let's see some bold predictions. Hit that link. Let's go. Hit that like button if you're watching. All right, let's go. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got to change my let's go to T-Man.
T-Man. He's having a nap. You sleeping on a towel?
No, this is coming out last week if we lose, by the way.
What?
You never coming on again?
Last week if the Vikings lose.
Why? No, you can't.
Come on, T-Man. I'd put you over my knee and spank your bare buttocks. Yeah.
Vikings are going to win 31-17.
There you go, D-Man. Well done.
What's the latest on Jefferson's hamstring? Do we know yet?
It's beautiful. It's perfect.
It's hot. He's booed T-Man.
Oh, I cheered him after that. All right, let's go to Madamita.
Hey!
Madamita.
Prediction.
What?
What's your bold prediction, baby?
Oh, sorry. It's a Twins game on.
Is it 3-2? 3-2?
They're still 3-2. Lewis is up, and they subbed out the pitcher they had for another guy.
See, Lewis Steen is up.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. What's your bold prediction? Give
Lewis,
it to us.
not Steen. Lewis. Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Boy.
Okay, my bold prediction is Jordan Addison is gonna have 2 tutties, and TJ Hawkinson is gonna have a huge I'm gonna say 50-yard catch that he's gonna 50-yard catch.
Well done, Madamita. Good job, buddy.
I think he's just walking in circles.
Let's go, Twins. Let's go. All right, let's go. We got T-Bass in the house. T-Bass, what's shaking, buddy?
What's up, guys? So my bold prediction is, with Jefferson being out, I just think it's a sensible thing. They're going to play Addison right up on the line of physical until, and either he's going to deal with it or not. So my bold prediction is either he's going to have a huge game or not be seen. There's no in the middle.
No way.
Go big or go nothing.
Yeah, because either he's going to deal with it really well or not deal with it.
We're going to find out if he's worth that pick.
Yeah. That's why I'm interested in these next 4 games without Jefferson to see who steps up, what they can do. Jefferson's great, but, next man up. Let's see what they got.
I think a lot goes on the coach, too. We'll learn a lot about our coach in these next 4 games.
Yeah. Well, I'll just fight.
He's already given up on the old coach, T-Bass.
I'm doing T-Bass. Viking funeral. Hey, good to see you. Good shirt, man.
Don't you dare boo this
guy. Oh my God. I'm gonna confirm what Madamita said there. I think Jordan Addison's going to have 2 touchdowns there. He's probably going to have around 166 yards, alone. I think Kirk Cousins is probably going to throw for about 375. The defense is going to get 3 sacks.
Oh! Let's go.
Well done, Viking
Let's do
Funeral.
it. Good shit,
Nice
man.
job,
Good to
buddy.
see ya.
I thought Ashley's head was gonna pop up during that.
Completely booty bass. Armsy, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
Wasn't that
Armsy.
moan hot?
Oh God, it was hot.
You've got mail.
Why do I always get muted?
That's because I just played your mailbag video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what
Everybody
are
heard
they?
your moan.
So this is gonna be a Nikhil Harry's revenge game.
Wow, you're right. He did
Holy
play for the
shit.
Bears.
He's gonna
Yeah,
be
he did.
pissed. He's gonna have a sneaky good game. He's getting a
No
touchdown.
shit. Wow, I
Along
like
with
it. That's
Adams' 2
bold.
touchdowns.
Boom.
Armsy.
Armsy,
It's
our
true, it's gonna
inaugural
happen.
memory tonight, and is now forever part of our mailbag segment.
Yes.
Yeah, Ziggy literally did not know who Medea Williams was.
Didn't care.
I can
Did
tell
anybody?
that story sometime, but he literally did not know who he was.
He just writes the paychecks. You don't give a shit who it's going to.
Yeah, he. No.
This is kind
Good
of
to see you, Armsy.
Yeah.
See you, Armsy. Armsy's the
All
star of the
right,
show.
we got one more. Spiking Viking. What's going on? Shit, I think he's
Oh,
back in his
Hey.
natural habitat of blacklight.
man, what's up? How you guys doing?
Oh,
Great. How are you, buddy?
Good, man. Davenport's gonna get 2 sacks,
Oh,
and Justin Fields is gonna throw 2 picks.
oh,
hell yeah! I like it.
Oh.
I
Let's
like
go,
it.
All right, see
baby.
ya,
Well done,
fellas.
Well,
sir.
Take care.
Viking.
See ya.
See you, man. I
It's
like
good to see him
that.
back.
I like that very much.
It was weird seeing him outside before.
Yeah, it was. I like him back in his habitat. All right, Lupagus, what's your bold prediction?
Mine is this. The Vikings don't have Justin Jefferson this week, but they're going to score the most points they've scored all season long. They're putting up 45 against the Bears. Hell yeah, give me that horn.
Ah, God, I lost it. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's go. Oh shit, we got a late arrival, but I'll bring this guy on anytime. Thomas, what's up, you
Thomas!
What up, Peterheads?
Ew.
Yo, I'm going on a rant. I'm tired of all these fair weather Viking fans going to fucking cry and cry and cry about what the fucking team's doing. Suck it up, be a fan, deal with it, you bunch of pussies. I went to 3 games in 1969, been a fucking fan ever since, so suck my ass.
Oh my God. Well done,
I'm
Thomas.
fucking tired of all these fucking whiny ass comments all the fucking time. Wah, wah, wah. They're gonna trade. They're gonna do this. Kiss my little white ass. They're gonna go fucking 10-7. So suck it.
Yeah, Thomas.
I'm out of here.
That's as bold as you can get, baby. We,
Holy shit.
you know what?
That might be the
We
best
love
bold
Thomas's
prediction
passion.
ever.
We love everything about it. He might have a real filthy mouth, but you know what? I don't give a shit.
You
He's
gotta
fantastic.
love dedication to his team, to his colors, and calling everybody a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, you know what? Based off the comments, everybody loves Thomas. He can say whatever he wants. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. I'm glad he came on. Thank heavens for that. I'm gonna sleep much better.
What's your bold prediction?
What was yours again? Oh, we're gonna put up 45.
Yeah.
I had, my bold prediction is TJ Hawkinson, rough go at her. And I think, my bold prediction, it's bold for a reason. I have him at 175 plus and 2 tutties. I think TJ Hawkinson is out there.
Oh, it goes off.
Yeah, he's going to go off 175 yards plus 2 touchdowns. He wants to shut everybody up, and the Bears are the team to do it against. So Justin Jefferson,
I like it.
Hawkinson,
Give yourself a horn, one bar.
be the target, Hawkinson. Go out there and whoop some ass.
He has to. He is so due. He needs a slump buster. He needs to go out to the bar with Mark Grace and find a slump buster.
Yeah, he needs something. Yeah, dude is from the era. Yeah, he's getting some love. He's the OG of the OL. Yeah, so all right. Well, that is the Horned Up for the week. We appreciate everybody hopping on. Lupagus and I at post game. Make sure to join us post game, but we'll be on location. We're gonna be in a Holiday Inn down in the cities. So things might get a little frisky down there.
And belly up from a car, maybe? I mean, what's
belly up will definitely be somewhere random, but we'll be there. Appreciate everybody hopping on. Hopefully the Twins pull it out. You know what? God damn it. Let's beat the shit out of the Bears on Sunday.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I hope this team comes out pissed off. Play one for Jefferson and get this thing turned around. It's not too late.
Let's go.
But yeah, remember this, guys. As a turtle's penis inflates, its length may increase by nearly 50%, its width by 75%, and its depth by 10%.
Jesus, I didn't know I was a turtle.